You got eight. $8 bid now, nine. $8 bid now, $8 bid now, nine. All in once. $8 bid now, nine. Twice. We got $9 bid now, 10. $9 bid now, 10 now, 10. $9 bid now, 10. We got $10 bid now, 11. 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 In once. $10 bid now, 11. $11 bid now, 12. $11 bid now, 12 now, 12. $11 bid now, 12. $11 bid now, 12 now, 12. $11 bid now, 12. All in. 11 now, 12. $12 bid now, 13. $12 bid now, 13, 13. $12 bid now, 13. $12 bid now, 13, 13. $12 bid now, 13. All in once. $13 bid now, 14. $13 bid now, 14, 14. $13 bid now, 14. $13 bid now, 14, 14. $13 bid now, 14. Once. Going twice. $13 bid now, 14. So. We got a flag signed, 1776. We the people, making the Constitution supreme again.
All right, guys, we just got this yesterday. This was beautifully hand-painted, handmade by, I forget their name, but they mailed it out to us to be auctioned off. So thank you so much for mailing this to us.
I got a $20 bid now. $20. Got $20 bid now, 5. $20 bid now, 5 now, 5. $20 bid now, 5. $20 bid now, 5 now, 5. $20 bid now, 5. $20 bid now, 1. $20 bid now, 1. $20 bid now, 21, 21, 21. I got 21. $21 bid now, 2. $20 bid now, 2 down, 2. $21 bid now. I got 22 now, 3. $22 bid now, 3 now, 3. $20 bid now, 3. Somebody say yeah?
Over there.
Got it right here. 23 now, 4. 23 now, 4 now, 4. 23 now, 4. 24 now, 5. 24 now, 5 now, 5. 25 now, 6. 25 now, 6 now, 6. 26 now, 7. 26 now, 7 now, 7. 26 now, 7. 27 now, 8. 27 now, 8 now, 8. 27 now, 8. 28 now, 5, 29. 28 now, 29. 29 now. All right, got 29, 30. $30 now, 1. $30 now, 1 now, 1. $30 now, 1. $30 now, 1, 1, 1. I already got you. $30 bid now, 1. $30 bid now, 1 now, 1. $30 bid now, 1. Going once, twice. So.
Okay, so we have our famous teddy bears, our freedom bears. The bear, the winning bear, choose which one of them. For Canada, I'm for the U.S.
Bears, where you want to start at? Can we get 30? Can we start these bears at 30? 25? 20? 25? 20? 15? Come on, people. These bears are worth more than that. 15. Yeah, I got 15 now, 20. $15 now, 20 now, 20. $15 now, 20. $15 now, 20 now, 20. $15 now, 20. $15 now, 20. $15 now, 20. $15 now, 16. $15 now, 16. $15 now, 6 now, 6. $15 now, 16. 16 now, 17. Got 16 now, 17, 17, 16 now, 17. 16 now, 17, 17, 16 now, 17. I already got you at 16. 16 now, 17. 16 now, 17, 17, 17 now, 18. 17, 19, 18 now, 13, or 19. 18 now 19. 19 now 20. 20 now 30. 20 now 1. 21 now 2. 22 now 3. 22 now 3. 22 now 3. 23 now 4. I got 24, 25. You got 25? 25 now 6. Now I got 26 now 7. 26 now 7 now 7. 16, 20 now 7. 26 now 7. I got you 26. Now 7. 27 now 28. 28 now 29. 29 now 30. 30 now 31. 31 now 32. 32. 32 now 3. 33 now 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 41. 41. 42. 42. Going once. Going twice. So.
Wait, so you were doing it the way too? You should have told me. Oh, pull out my bank account. I'd be in the.
I haven't known anybody. You all are supporting this day.
This is fun. First time I ever auctioneered, so bear with me.
I never used to get them often.
Okay, this is a beautiful and woodwork piece. Don't tread on me. And I think the gentleman who he's here, I think. There you are. Thank you. He brought this in today. How cool is that? All right, take it away, Wild Bill.
Let's go with it. Got $5. 25. I got 25 now 30. 30. I got 30 now 5. 35 now 40. 45. 40 now 45. 45. 50. 60. 65. 70. 70. I got 65 now 70. 65 now 70. 65 now 70. I got 65 now 70 now 70. 65 now 70. 65 now 70. Going once. Going twice. So.
All right, this was also given to us by a lady by the name of Annie. Thank you so much. Thank you, Barbara, for bringing it down to us. Beautiful wall hanging, land of the free, home of the brave.
All right, how about a $10 bid? Come on, let's start it. Let's get it started. Get it rolling. I got $10 now, 15. $10 now, 15, 15. $10 now, 15. I got $10 now, 15, 15, 15, 15. Come on, boys. That thing's worth more than that. $10 now, 15. $10 now, 15. $10 now, 12. $10 now, 12. Come on. $10 now, 12. I got 12, 13, 14. 15, 16, 16, 16, I got 17, 17, I got 15, 16 now, 17, I got 16, 17, 17, 16 now, 17, anybody? Somebody say yeah? 25, 25 now, 30. 25 now 30, 25 now 26, 25 now 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 25 now 6. Going once, going twice, so. Got 25.
You guys want one more? One more? All right, and then we're doing next one. Which one you want? The cutting board. Oh, okay. All right, we're gonna do one more, and then we're gonna go to our next panel of speakers, and then we'll do another round of auctions later on, okay? Cutting board, handmade, with a beautiful patriotic ribbon.
All right, boys, where you want to start her at? Give me 5. 20. I got $20 bid now 5. $20 bid now 5 now 5. $20 bid now 5. $20 bid now 5. Anybody? Come on. It's worth more than that. I got 25 now 30. 25 now 30. I got 30 now 40. 40 now 50. 50, you get 50, 60. 60 now 70. 70 now 80. 75 now 80. 80 now 5. 100. 105. I got 100 now 5. I got 100 now 5 now 5. $100 bid now 5. In once. Going twice. So.
Thank you so much, Wild Bill. Give it up around Wild Bill. That was awesome. I wish I could talk fast. All right. So at this time, I'd like to welcome to the stage several people. If I could have Nona and Ann and Tom and Jody and Matt come on over to the stage. And Tammy, thank you. Yes, come on up to the stage. Okay.
See you later.
Okay.
She said she's not feeling well. I'm just playing.
Okay, no worries. Hope she feels better.
No, she,
I feel like I'm missing one or two.
stage.
All right. All right. Okay, so here we have Nona, which I love because in Italian, when you say Nona, that means grandma. But I know that's not why she has the name Nona. But tell everyone a little bit about yourself. What led you to 1776 Restoration Movement? Why are you here? Why are you boots on the ground here?
Well, I'm here because this is where Jesus wants me to be. I started watching the Ottawa convoy, and I thought it was so cool. And then I kind of lost interest when they were going around, when this convoy was going around DC. But then when they were going back to California, I started watching it like Bryant did. And I got watching it every day and every day and every day. And I asked the Lord, I said, what am I watching this for? I'm wasting so much time just sitting here watching the convoy. And he said I was doing research. And I said, okay, I don't know what that means, but anyway. And after a while, I felt that I was supposed to join up. So I drove down from, I live an hour south of Lake Superior in Wisconsin. And I drove down to Des Moines, Iowa, and was waiting for the convoy because they were coming back from Washington, and I didn't know when they were going to be there. So I kind of slept in my car and hung out at a truck stop. As I was waiting, somebody attempted to hijack my car, which was rather interesting. On Mother's Day, I must say, it was on Beginning Mother's Day. I came to my car and this guy got up there and he said, "Get out of the car, get out of the car." And I said, "Get out of the car, it's my car, why would I get out of the car?" And I held on to the steering wheel and he said, "Get out of the car." And he threw me on the ground. And he reached around to turn the key, but I had the key on me. So there was no key for him to turn my car. And then another guy said, "Hey, you can't do that." And off he went, and he had a hammer in his pocket, and he threw it under a semi-trailer and kept on going. And the guy who said, "You can't do that," started calling 911. And in about 3 minutes, there was 3 or 4 squad cars there. He evidently had gone down the freeway, ran through some fences, and got off at the truck stop and tried to hijack cars from 3 other people before he got to me. All the kids in the car, she took off. There's a guy that had a gun in the car, and he took off. And another fellow came up and told the guy that he tried to hijack my car. I said, "You didn't want to do it." And I went over and I got the hammer. I said, "I'm getting that hammer," and I put it down. And by that time, the helicopter going on too. And they heard them saying, "Put it over there, over there, go get it." And they tased him in the hospital. So that was my introduction to truck stop camping. So anyway, I got on in Nebraska when I saw the G's over there, and I've been with them since then, coming back. But in Des Moines, my brakes conked out, so I got stuck in Des Moines for a day and a half, and Santa and Ann and Rose made arrangements for me to stay in a motel and get my brakes fixed, and so they had to catch up. So I've been here ever since, and I have no idea why I'm here, other than I'm supposed to be here. But it is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. I'm hot all the time. I'm dirty and grubby, and I don't have any money to do laundry and take showers. And it's hard to live on a lot like this and use the porta potties. But it makes me appreciate the rest of the world that doesn't have indoor plumbing and hot water. And I know I'm supposed to be here and to go down into DC on the 4th, though I have no idea why, or whatever is going to happen is going to happen. Then I can go back, but I'm here until then. And that's all I know. But whatever I'm here for, God is going to get the glory. It's going to go to Jesus.
Thank you, Nona. So if she can do it, you can do it, right? Thank you. Sure. All right, next we have Jody and Matt. They are from Indiana. And you just arrived today? Today. How long? 7.5 hour drive. And they were here a few weeks ago, and they're back. So tell us, why are you back? Are you here to stay? Just for the week? Oh yeah, for the cool weather, of course, of course. Go ahead, take it away.
Actually, we're here for freedom. I mean, I'm tired of the gas prices, tired of the grocery prices. I've been watching since the end of February, probably the beginning of March, and just watching what everybody was doing and how passionate they were. Our state group took off from that, and our state group decided to go to Michigan, and it was right around the time that the group was going through, what was it? Portland. They were going through Portland, and I was a little nervous going to Michigan because we were there to see Dr. F. Is that all right to say? And I was nervous because I saw what happened in Portland when they were throwing stuff over the overpasses. So I was nervous. I don't know if God wanted me to go, if He wanted me to be a part of this. The very next day, I asked God, tell me what I'm supposed to do. Give me a sign. And He told me. I literally woke up the next day and our bank account was $1776 and some change. And this was before it was named 1776. So if that isn't a God moment, if that isn't Him screaming at me, to stand up and do something, I don't know what is.
Thank you
So-
for listening.
Sometimes I don't listen. I can be stubborn, but I listened. And coming here the end of May, it felt like family. I felt like I knew everyone. I felt like, you know, I didn't want to leave. I actually cried the night before we left. And to come back, I have the same feeling. Like, I feel like everybody's family. I have a big family. So that's why I'm here. And I'm here for my grandbaby.
So, did both of you, when you both, like, was it a mutual both decisions? Was it just one of you at first? How, like, cause sometimes we've got, yeah, because a lot of times we've got spouses back at home. So, you know, curious.
Okay, I'll tell part of it, and then you can kick off. Okay. Yeah, I was sitting at home watching Trucker G, and I told him, hey, you need to watch this. What's going on? Because this is going to be history. This is, you know, something we need to watch. And so I kind of got him hooked on watching it. I'll let you take over from there.
Well, what she didn't tell you was when she first started watching it, she asked me to watch it, and I'm like, listen, I don't have time to sit down and watch a bunch of truck drivers driving across the country. I got things to do. And she's like, no, you really need to watch this. I'm watching this guy named Oreo. And I'm like, what the heck is an Oreo? And she goes, there's Oreo, there's this Wizzy, and I'm just like, oh my God, what are you doing with your time? Because you're not doing anything around the house. You're watching these live streamers all day long. And she was doing that. So I work in the RV industry. We had to quit sending units to Canada because the truckers shut down the Canadian border because of what was going on. So we had to quit sending units to Canada. And so I come home, she's watching this, and I watched just probably about 10 minutes of it. Next day I'm on my way home from work. I'm like, what's going on with the convoy? And she's like, I think you were interested in it. And I said, well, I'm just kind of curious of what's going on. She's like, well, you'll just have to wait till you get home. I'm like, fine, be that way. So we got home, sat down, and I'm sitting there watching these guys travel across the country, and I'm seeing what they're doing, and I'm like, man, this is awesome. I can't believe they're doing this. So fast forward to now I haven't watched a regular TV show since probably March. I haven't turned my TV on because now we have 3 streaming devices sitting on a footstool in front of us so we can watch everybody so we don't miss nothing. So that's where it's at right now, and I've met so many wonderful people. You know, we were worried about going to Michigan. We really were. We weren't sure what was going to happen. We did have run into some people that decided they were going to throw a brick through one of our convoy people's window. Some other people got eggs thrown at them, stuff like that. But, you know, this is about freedom. I'm tired of, I don't know how many people are comfortable, but I am not comfortable at all with the way that this country is running. I mean, it's not. And if you're comfortable, there's something wrong with you. And if you're okay with $5.25 a gallon for gas and $9 for a pound of bacon, I'm like, $9? You gotta be hiring a Georgia Pine if you think I'm gonna pay $9 for a pound of bacon. So, but I mean, it's gotten to the point where something has to stop. We have to stop. We have to take this back. And this is the closest thing that I have seen happen to that. And you know, my wife and I are very religious, and everybody's like, oh, you're not gonna make a difference. My boss told me, he's like, you know, they're probably watching you. And I'm like, so? And they're like, you know, they're gonna probably get your license plate number. You're probably gonna be put on a terrorist list. And I told him, I was like, listen, if me being an American and standing up for freedom and for what is right and what is wrong and to bring back a moral government makes me a terrorist, well, then I guess I'm a terrorist. Simple as that. And they did. That's how we got here, and I love being here. The last time we left after a week we were here, we were sad. We were driving down the highway, and she's like, I don't want to go home. And I'm like, Jody, I have to go back to work. And I'm like, we're going to be back in 4 weeks. That was the longest 4 weeks.
And I was packing every day.
Yeah, she was packing every day. I come home in my pool room, there's another bag. And listen, 4 weeks today. She goes, I know, but I got to get ready. So, full pickup truck later, and here we
Thank you. Let's give Matt and Jody. Next we have Tammy. Tammy is a local. How far do you live? 5 miles down the road. And she comes in every other day or so to help out, brings items, groceries, eggs. So tell us your story. How did you hear about us? Did you know us before we arrived here? Was it when we got here that you learned about us? Share a little bit. I'm on Telegram, and I used to spend a lot of time on Telegram. And so I was following the People's Convoy, and it got to where, well, first of all, my days are very busy, so I couldn't really join the convoy. And they settled up in Hagerstown, and I'm like, well, I'm not going to Hagerstown, so that's commie country. So besides, as far north as I go is Falling Waters, West Virginia. So anyways, I kind of lost track of the movement after it fizzled out there in DC. And I have been praying, for the last 2 years, Lord, what do you want me to do, And so I've got a couple channels on Telegram, a whole 33 followers, but they haven't given up on me yet. And so I share my opinion there, and I share different articles there, and it's like, there's got to be more or whatever. Anyways, and then when I found out that you all moved down here, and it's like, now I got to be involved because you're so close. I don't have an excuse, and I drive past here every day to go to work. So, and that's how I heard y'all. And I do want to just share a little bit before in 2020. What woke me up to the fact that the government that we have in this country is corrupt to the core was I read the book or listened to the book, The Killing of Uncle Sam. I don't know if you guys have heard that book or not, but that is a book you want to listen to. Also, there's a guy here that's passing out, they have the book, Call It Conspiracy. I think it's the same information. Anyways, it opened my eyes. I cannot believe that I helped the Republican Party campaign for Bush and McCain and Frank Wolf. I am so ashamed of myself now. After reading that book, I found out exactly who our government was, and so I understood when Trump stood up there and a week after Davos, and he said that it is not a pandemic. I knew what he was saying. I knew that who he was fighting. After I read the book, he was fighting the deep state, and that the deep state and the Illuminati that my son tried to tell me about when he was a teenager was real. And so this is something that we can do, and I know what we do is not a lot here, not yet, and when the Lord tells us something else to do, then that's what we'll do. But right now I'm glad you're here, and yep.
All right.
Thank you for sharing, Tammy. Thank you so much.
Awesome. God bless you.
And then last but not least, Tom. I'm getting to know you, Tom. Let's give it up for Tom. So, little on the quiet side. We haven't talked very much, but when he gets out there, he gets going. The other day at the parade, he was passing out flyers. He was almost like getting hit by cars. And yesterday when we were convoying, he was on a mission. Every shopping center we went, he was going and sharing all of our flyers. So tell us, Tom, a little bit about you, where you're from. What led you to join 1776 Restoration Movement? Why are you here? Why are you boots on the ground and not, far away, or, what has led you to this moment?
Holy Spirit, sure. We can start with that. Holy Spirit told me not to get the vaccine. I now know why. Holy Spirit says you need to get involved in this. I got something for you going. So, okay. I said, I'll go for a couple days. I live in Lake Havasu. The convoy was coming through the first day of the convoy. Joined in, first night in Kingman, Arizona. There was about 300 vehicles there. I went, wow, that's pretty big. Got to talk to two people and said, this is pretty interesting. So we moved on, second night, third night, and the convoy is doubling and tripling every single night. And then we see the bridges, then we see the frontage roads. And I'm going, this is way bigger than what I even thought it would be. It was absolutely incredible. Made it to Hagerstown. I went on 10 convoys to DC and said, well, I don't know. I think that's about enough. I don't think I can do any more DC convoys. Started heading home, got about halfway back to Lake Havasu. A lot of the people I knew in the convoy start texting me, hey, they're going to California. You should have stayed. I said, okay, that'll work. I get back to Havasu, stayed there for about 3 days, updated everybody there, what's going on. I said, I'm going to California to join up again. Met up in Sacramento, well, the casino just before that, and then came all the way back again. This happened on my watch. What's happening is on my watch. And I'm taking personally that I got to fix. I know there's a lot of other people out there that feel the same exact way. This happened on my watch. This country's in real trouble. I've read the book. I've read the whole book. The book told me everything I needed to know. Now we've got to fix it. That's why we're here. That's why I'm still here. And I'm here to the end. Whatever it takes, we got to do it. Thank you.
Awesome, Tom.
Thank you, Tom. All right, let's give it up to all of our Patriot testimonials while we are here. Thank you. Okay, last call for our silent auction, 50-50 raffle and the Chinese auction. We're gonna do we're gonna pick the winning person at 7:20. And what time is it right now? 7:08. Okay. All right, we're going to do a speed round of some of our auction items, and then we're going to do a drawing at 7:20, and then we're going to welcome David Rydell, Santa, up on stage to close us out. Okay? All right, so last call for 50-50 raffle and a Chinese auction. If you wanted to participate in that, get your tickets over on my right-hand side, and then we're going to continue up. I have Wow Wow Bill up to the stage again. You want to do? All right. Do you know how to do it? Listen, show me what you know. How do you do it?
You can testify.
You guys can tackle it. How about that? Come on.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Come up. All right, we're gonna have AJ, Wow's protege.
Oh, right.
All right.
God bless him. He wants to learn everything. Isn't that great?
When are we auctioning off
He
first?
didn't want to learn it. He just wanted to do it, actually. That's awesome.
Yep. Nice little handmade coasters, handmade, autographed by Santa, which makes them really more pricey. I know the last time somebody Santa autographed something, it went pretty high. So let's see how high these go. Where do you want to start off?
Ain't you gonna do it?
Okay, I would say we start these off at $5. Do I hear $5? Do I hear 10?
For both of them?
$5 bidding on 10. 10. Do I hear 15? 10 bidding on 15.
That's good.
Right. Do I see 15 and 10 bidding on 15? Do I see 15? 15. 15 bidding on 20. Who's gonna put it on 20? Come on. Don't give up. 15 bidding on 20. Come on. Don't be scared. 15 bidding on 16. 15 bidding on 16. Come on, put it on 16. Come on. 15 going once. 15 going twice. And sold for 15. Woo.
good job.
That's pretty fun.
That's great.
They have to get me on this stuff more. I love this.
Yeah, Wild Bill's a good coach, though. He's a good coach.
Another handmade wooden flag, paint handmade. I gotta say, let's start this off with at 20. Do I hear 20? 20 bidding 20. Do I hear 25? 20 bidding on 25. Come on. Don't make it this so easy. Come on. Do I hear 25? Do I hear 21? Come on. 20 going on 21. Do I hear 21? 25. 25 going to 30. Do I hear 30? 30. 30. Do I hear 35? Come on. 30 going on 50. 30 going on 35. Who? Do I hear 35? 35 going once. 35. 35 or 30? 30 going twice. Sold to Big D.
All right.
Woo!
Good job.
No.
That's amazing.
All right, this is a beautiful hand-made door hanger or wreath or wall hanging made by a lady who's blind actually, and she does everything by feel. And so beautifully, she sent this to us a couple of weeks ago, and so we've been auctioning off them at the different rallies. So.
All right, you want to start the bid at 20? Got 20, 10? Got $10 bid now, 15. $10 bid now, 15, 15, $10 bid now, 15, 15 now, 20. 15 now, 20, 20 now, 5. 20, 25, 20 now, 5. Got $20 bid now, 5 now, 5. $20 bid now, 5. $20 bid now, 5 now, 5. $20 bid now, 5. Come on, people, this is a nice reef. 25 now, 30. 30 now, 35. I got 30 now, 35 now, 35, 35, 35. I got you at 30. 35. I got 35 now, 40. 35 now, 40, 40, 40, 40 now, 5. 40 now, 5. 50 now, 5. 50 now, 5 now, 5. 50 now, 5. I got 55 now, 60. 55 now, 60. 60 now, 65. 65 now, 70. 70 now, 5. 80. I got 75 now, 80. 75 now, 80 now, 80. 75 now, 80. All done. Going once, going twice. Sold.
All right.
75.
Amazing. Good job.
Go Agnes. Go Agnes.
Yeah, we thought the same thing.
I have no shot.
Here we have a stainless steel Let Freedom ring etched here, and this was mailed to us by another amazing supporter, and she's also going to be mailing us ones for the men and children. But there's a lot of room in my wrist. Hippie also wears, she has a little bit thicker wrists, and she said that they fit her fine. But this will not rust, it won't, what's the word, won't rust or tarnish. So it's nickel free, lead free, and where would you like to start this off at?
Where you want to start it off at? Give me 20, 15. I got 15 now, 20, 25, 25. I got 20 now, 5. 20 now, 5 now, 5. 20 now, 5. 20 now, 5 now, 5. 20 now, 5. Come on, people. This is a nice bracelet. It's worth more than that. 20 now, 5. I got 25 now, 30. 30 now, 35. 35, 40. 45. I got 40 now, 5. 40 now, 5. I got $40 bid now, 5 now, 5. $40 bid now, 5. $40 bid now, 45. Going once, going twice. All in, all done. Sold.
Woo-woo. Nice. Nice job.
Ooh, that's nice. Can you hold it a second? Okay, hold it up for everyone. All right, so this is actually going to be a donation that this set will go to a church in need so that they can get educated on what's going on in the world. So we've got 2,000 Mules, the DVD, the movie that just came out. We have a Pocket Constitution. We have that book, Call It Conspiracy. And then we have the Real Anthony Fauci book. Okay, so the money, the highest bidder for this will be donated to 1776, and the package itself will be donated to New Covenant Life Church. Pastor Steve, we have been to his church a couple times, so just to give them a gift as a token of appreciation. All right.
Let's start this one at 40. That sound good? Do I see 40? 40? Do I hear 45? 40 going on 45. Can I get a 45? 45, do I hear 50? Where's my 50? Come on. I know you want it. Come on. I know y'all want it. There's a feeling inside of one of y'all that says, oh, I want it. Come on, come on. Raise that hand. All it takes is to raise that hand. Come on. 50, do I hear 5? Oh, 60, do I hear 65? Going on 65. Come on. Where's that hand up? 65, please. Come on. 65, do I hear 70? Do I hear 75? 75. Do I hear 75? Come on. Can't end here. We just got started. Come on. 75. 75. Do I hear 80? And we're 75. Do I hear 80? 80. Do I hear 85? 85. Do I hear 90? 100. Do I hear 100? Do I hear 110? Come on, 110. Come on. 120. 125. Do I hear 100? 125. Let's see. 125. Come on. What? Oh, 120 or 100? 125. Come on. Do I hear 135? 135, okay. Do I hear 145? 140. Okay. Do I hear 145? Come on, 145. 145. Do I hear 150? Voice crack. And do I hear 150? Come on. 450. Wait, what? 150. 155. Do I hear 155? 155. Do I hear 156? Or 160? Do I hear 160? Come on. Okay. 160. Going once. Going twice. Sold. Woo! Wow. Thank you.
Get it, yeah.
That was a lot of fun. So where's the next item?
Thank you so much. All right, we're going to end our auction for today. Thank you, Wild Bill. Let's give it up for Wild Bill and Dinner Bell. Future auctioneer. Future auctioneer. Okay, at this time we're going to start our why don't you come up here, Big D? You're on stage.
Well, don't get me banned, please.
The
I
Wieners.
don't know who that was, so I came in late to the game, I guess.
All right, let's give a round of applause for Big D. One of our trucker representatives here. He now drives this amazing yellow fire truck here.
No, Sally, definitely on Blues too. Ellen, I will. The auction, I will definitely. AJ! AJ!
It's a 1776 Restoration Movement mug. It's very beautiful. It went for $18 to Tammy.
Nice! AJ, AJ. Oh, you are? Oh. Everyone said you did such a good job.
It's the Bible, everybody. The beautiful Bible.
I like it.
And WG, 10 bucks. There we go.
Everyone said you did a shining job. They loved it. Thank you. And Sally and Uncle
$31.
Everyone. And then
31, right?
Auctioneer song. So Google auctioneer song, okay? Don't forget.
It's a VR headset thing.
Nice.
I don't know exactly how it works or how you do it, but there it is. WG for $49. Right over there.
All right.
I'm going bankrupt probably.
All right, here we go. Got a nice handmade Land of the Free Because of the Brave plaque here. And it is WG also, $34.
Y'all are gonna lose your bank account because of this.
I did, I missed it.
You gotta be willing to lose it all to make it work.
Turn. Oops, I'm sorry.
That's right. If you're gonna lose it all either way, it don't matter. Might as well do it fighting for freedom, come on. The record player and the record, it goes for $6 to me. I'm just playing. AJ, $5.
Oh, wow. Nice, AJ.
I was just being mean. That was funny right there. I don't care who you are.
Oh, that was neat.
We got one of these fantastic bears.
He bid on it and he got it for like,
Here we go.
you know, super expensive for a kid's price. That was really great. $5. That's nice.
$51.50. Jennifer Youngblood. This one's yours.
Nice.
And if you guys didn't know, Jennifer is the one that makes all the desserts for today. And she
Oh, yummy. Thank you.
and the last rally, and the last rally, and the last rally after that. She makes all the desserts. Okay, I'm done up here, guys. It's been fun. I can't see y'all because of the sun, but anyways.
All right, don't go too far. All right, I'm gonna have it. Shouldn't he pick out the 50-50 raffle winner? Yeah? All right. If I could have the bucket for the 50-50 raffle.
All right, we got the 50-50 raffle now. Who could get the wrong idea about what's going on here? This is amazing.
Yep. We need the bucket to draw the winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Here's a blue bucket sitting right here.
We need the tickets.
Okay. All right. So in our 50-50 raffle, we raise $160. You said $161? $161. So 50 goes to you, 50 goes to 1776 Restoration Movement. All right. Are you gonna? Okay. All right. Don't look, Big D. Don't look. Why is there a dollar in there? Okay. All right, for I guess we got some extra donations in there. I don't know where they came from. What? All right, so $82.50 will go to the winner. Come on, Big D. Come on, driver. Oh, okay.
That one's a, hey, Spider. Spider.
Spider is on the ground. He's been with us for a few weeks. He helps in all things.
I'm just coming up to tell you that I donate the winnings to the movement.
Oh, Spider. Spider has just come up to tell us for all of our online viewers that he's donating the money back to 1776 Restoration Movement. Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you, thank you. Okay. So for anyone who's new and doesn't know Big D, can you share a little bit, everyone? Share with us why you're here, why you have been boots on the ground. Why did you buy a yellow fire truck? Where did that come from? And what makes you stay here with us?
Well, I really ain't got nowhere else to go now.
Oh, no.
I'm just playing. I could go back to work. I ain't gonna do that until I'm done here.
All right.
Just saying.
Big D's telling it.
I started this because I was watching all the United States fail. And then I was like, well, somebody's got to do something. And I heard of this, the People's Convoy, so we traveled from Georgia to Hagerstown. And for some reason, they started calling us outlaws. I don't know why. Anyways.
Oh, nice.
Anyway, yeah, I started this. I have to. Somebody's got to do something.
Amen.
And I ain't going to quit until we're done.
Right.
So I'm here for the long haul. I didn't buy a fire truck for nothing. I mean, we didn't buy a fire truck for nothing because it wasn't just me. Actually, none of it was me. It was the people out there that really support and believe in what we're doing here. They can't be, so they support us for being here, I guess.
Yes, God bless them.
And we love y'all, for sure. But for some reason, I don't know why, I got this fire truck, and I had it back, and I need a truck. There's a second picture on Facebook Marketplace in Victorville, California. We looked at it and bought it, and it's been a fun ride ever since, I'll tell you that. Especially in Portland. That was fun. Anyways, so I ain't quitting until it's done, y'all. And if you're able-bodied and not here and we're calling you out, calling all out. You better get out here because it's going down. We got till what, next weekend, and then we're going to do what we do. I'm gonna go get some traffic. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm good at it too. When you're doing 20 on the freeway, they all see you then. Especially if you're a couple lanes wide, they come out. But anyways, so that's why I'm here. I'm here to fight for our freedom, for our country, our rights to choose for our own self. And that's all I can say. I don't know what else to say. If you're not here, you're missing out. Because this is history. We're all going to go down in history. I promise you that. When I'm done with it, I promise you, we're going down in history. I promise you. I ain't giving up till we're done. Till we got our country back. Until we got our Constitution back. It's been trampled on in the last couple of years. So that's really what I got to say, and I'll see you in the end.
All right. Yeah.
All right, let's give it up one more time for Big D. Okay. Hippie Mama, could you come over?
Oh my gosh, yes, Sandy. I do miss so much of that.
All right. Let's give a round of applause for Hippie Mama. Come on up, come on up. Hippie Mama does so much. She barely gets any sleep. She handles all the finances. And so I just wanted to take a moment to recognize her for her hard work. Round of applause to her. Much behind the scenes. But so this is a little bit impromptu, but I'd like to say when I first met Hippie, this was back in Hagerstown, and that's all right. And I was volunteering in the kitchen, and I would hear people like, "Oh, well, you need to double check that with Hippie Mama." So I was like, "All right, okay, who's this hippie lady?" And in the beginning, when you don't know someone, you feel intimidated, or you feel like, oh, they're not approachable. But little by little, I started to get to know her, especially when we started to convoy through to California. And I was always afraid to give in my receipt to her. I was like, but here we are, 3 months later, April, May, June, almost July, 3 months later. And I like to call you my friend now. Yeah. And we've all gotten real close, and just, you really get to know a person when you're under stressful circumstances like this, out in the heat, out in the open, under the elements, and, wearing multiple hats. And, but I'd like to hear a little bit from you, Hippie, why did you stick out? When TPC disbanded, why did you stick out and continue on the torch with 1776 Restoration Movement? Can you share a little bit about your story, your journey, why you're here, why you
Nice play there, Victoria. Just so you all know, she's amazing too, as many of us are. Oh wow, I don't even know what to say. So, why am I here? Well, I have kids, and a lot of people have kids, and I felt like we failed with TPC. I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, that's just the honest truth. We didn't finish what we said we were gonna do. Nothing changed. So I wasn't willing to give up. I literally lost everything. I gave up my life, I gave up my house, I gave up my truck, I gave up everything. And how could I go back to my kids and say I even left them to do this without finishing the job? So here I am, and that's why I'm here. My daughter's with me today. Everybody calls her Little Hippie. Lord knows she's been very busy playing, so I don't know she's there. And that's why I keep going, because until the job is finished, I feel like I can't go home, because then I feel like I failed them and I failed the world, because we said we were going to do something and we haven't done it. So we need to finish the job that we said we were going to start. Ah! You have to twist his arm on that one.
Their personal business, maybe it's not any of my business, and that's me practicing, I think, good boundaries and good morals.
Yeah. All right, give it up one more time for Hippie.
Good job, good job.
All right, I had also one more person I'd like to call to the stage before we have our main event speaker, Santa. Brian, would you like to come up and say a few words? Brian has also been with us since the beginning. He apparently joined, he was waiting for them to arrive back in Hagerstown. So Brian, if you can share with everyone a little bit why you're here, why you decided to stay when TPC disbanded, and what keeps you motivated.
I joined TPC in Hagerstown March 4th, 2022 this year. When I first got there, I didn't know what to expect. I knew I had to do something, because sitting back watching what these tyrants on Capitol Hill were doing, well, first of all, it's illegal and I'm tired of it. I had no faith in humanity at all. I had lost complete faith. Everybody was out to do for themselves, didn't help anybody. Until I got to Hager, I watched people cook, pick up trash, help each other, and not get anything out of it. That is the America I remember as a child growing up. I remember growing up riding in my father's truck. That's illegal now, by the way. My children will never know because they say that I'm endangering my child's life. Wrong. It's the idiots on the road that don't know how to drive that's endangering my child's life. The Constitution states that I got the right to live my life the way I see fit. It's one of your constitutional rights. No, you do not. You also have the God-given right to pick a patch of dirt, build a house, raise a family, and be happy. You no longer have that God-given right unless you pay these tyrants on Capitol Hill to do so. If you do not, they will come and take everything you have and throw you in prison. That violates the U.S. Constitution. The 14th Amendment clearly states that no man shall be subject to slavery without first being found guilty of a vicious and violent crime in a court of law. I hate to tell you, but you're all slaves. You're being forced to pay them just to exist. And I'm tired of it. I am sick and tired of big government telling me how to live my life, what I can and can't do, where I can and can't go. Our Constitution, back up a minute, I was watching a newsreel from one of our former presidents. Clearly stated that the world, all the constitutions in the world dictate what the people's rights are. The U.S. Constitution dictates what the government is not allowed to do. Now, if criminals are not permitted to change laws to better give themselves power to do things, why is the government permitted to change the Constitution because they don't like it? Something is dictated to keep them in check. They do not. I'm tired of it. I really am. In one way or the other, it's going to end. I want to do this peacefully. God forbid it goes the other way, because if you read the Constitution, it clearly states that the people have the right to remove a corrupt government if it becomes corrupt and destructive, and if necessary, exercise their Second Amendment rights. Joe Biden seems to think that the Constitution does not say that. Along with a lot of these politicians, the Constitution doesn't need to be rewritten. It needs to be reread. They can try to tell me what it says. I know what it says. They need to go back to school. This is why they took prayer out of school. They took the Pledge of Allegiance out of school. They even took teaching the Constitution out of school because they don't want our children to know their rights. It makes it easy for them to take your rights. Since the schools would not teach this child, I taught it to him. My son will tell you the Pledge of Allegiance off the top of his head. And he will tell you he took the same oath as a child I did. And I will defend this country, my Constitution, and my flag from all enemies, both foreign and domestic. Yeah, baby. That includes these traitors on Capitol Hill. They are the enemy. Now, I've heard a lot of people say that our soldiers, our law enforcement, cannot do anything about it because the ones on Capitol Hill are their boss. That is wrong. That is dead wrong. Our soldiers enforcement took the same that I did to defend this country from all enemies, foreign and domestic. Yeah, it's an oath to defend the president, but an oath to a traitor is no oath at all. I will not defend him.
All right. Well said, Ryan.
All right, let's give it up again for Trucker Brian. He is moving his truck lately in the shop right now. You know, without their truck, you know, know, they go through. And now, without further ado, please let's stand and welcome David Rodell, Santa.
Thank you. Thank you for being late and being hot and sweating. Good for you. Or so they say. Let me fix this up. We'll begin. I've read this quote before. Thought it needed read. Reading again. It's hard to believe that English is my first language, isn't it? These are the times by men's souls. The summer soldier and the sunshine patriot will, in this crisis, shrink from the service of their country. But he that stands by it now deserves the love, thanks of man and woman. Tyranny, like hell, is not easily conquered. Yet we have this conversation with us, that the harder the conflict, the more glorious the triumph. What we obtain too cheap, we esteem too lightly. It is dearness only that gives everything its value. Heaven knows how to put a proper price upon its goods. And it would be strange indeed if so celestial an article as freedom should not be highly rated. Thomas Paine, 1776. These are the times that try men's souls. I believe with all of my heart we sit here tonight under the very same feeling that Thomas Paine felt in 1776. We've looked around at those who govern us, and we do not feel like we are being represented fairly, properly, and with our best interest in minds. At least a lot of us do not. I'm firmly convinced that the majority of us do not. I have spoken about your individual liberties, your rights, from Washington State all the way back to here. Over and over and over, I have filled stages just like this one and talked about your rights. I have told you, and you have felt in your own hearts, that your rights are being stripped away from you on a daily basis. Tonight, I will not talk to you about your rights. We have beat that one into the ground. Tonight, I want to talk to you about your duties. You see, a right is something that you can, or if you choose not, you don't have to do. It's your right. If you want to carry a weapon, it's your right to carry the weapon, but you don't have to carry a weapon. That's a right. If you want to, as Brian spoke a while ago, to buy a piece of ground, pay for that piece of ground, you have a right to do that, but you don't have to. There's a difference when I speak about your duties. When I speak about your duties, it takes choice completely out of the equation. You do not have a choice in this matter. You have a duty. We have lost our rights because we have not fulfilled our duty. We are governed. They govern by the consent of we,
the governed. And we have succeeded our duty over to men and women. The pursuit of life, liberty. We've succeeded that to men and women who have not chose our liberty, our pursuit of happiness. They have chosen their life, their liberty, and their pursuit of happiness. And we have sat back and let them represent themselves and not represent us. We have stayed asleep until now. We are now starting to feel the pinch of our liberty being stripped from us. And the reason for that is because we have shirked our duties. This is your responsibility to make sure that your government does what we tell them they need to do. And for so many years, they have gone by, taken away individual rights. There was a day when a young man could go down and get him a pole, get him some bait, get him some hooks, get him a few bobbers. He could sit on the creek bank or on the side of a pond. He could fish all day long. And no one come and ask him, did you buy a license to be able to do this, son? No, nobody done that. But they paraded it in as protection for the fish. I'm sorry, the fish were doing just fine before you came along, Mr. Government Agent. And it will do just fine when you are gone. But what about my right to pursue the pursuit of happiness, the pursuit of life, and the pursuit of liberty? We have traded liberty for security. One of our founding fathers plainly said that a person or an individual or a group of individuals, a country that trades its liberty for some security will lose both and deserve neither. We have done that as an American society. There came along and agency after agency has been developed that we didn't vote for. We don't have any control over who runs that agency now. It is under the auspices of one of the other officials that we have voted in, but that is as far as our voice goes. These agencies have come in and they've relegated farmers to where they can't hardly, and now unless you're a big monolithic farm company, you can't make a living. The small farmer is eking out a meager existence. Truck drivers, right now, all you truck drivers that are watching me on live stream, you that are here right now, with fuel at nearly $6 a gallon, I know you're not making the money that you should make doing the work that you are doing. Who is doing that to us? It is those people that we have succeeded our authority to that are making our lives a living hell right now. We've got families that are right now wanting to do a vacation. We're coming up on the vacation months, and they have their kids home from school, and they'd like to go on a vacation, but they can't because the stinking government has made so many stupid decisions that gas is so expensive that they're trying just to get back and forth to work every day. You can say it's their fault, but no, it is not. It's my fault. It's your fault. We let them get by with this. They have silenced us through fear. I am getting so sick and tired of people warning me about what happened on January 6th a year ago. I'm getting so sick and tired of, you're going to be in prison, you're going to end up in jail, and they're going to throw away the And I stand on this stage tonight, and we don't have to make up new slogans. 1776 give us all the slogans that we ever need. And I stand here on stage tonight and say, you give me liberty or you give me death. I will not bend my knee anymore.
Not because my rights are being stripped away, but because I feel a duty that's burning inside my soul that I must stand up now. I will not be silent. I will not be intimidated. Not when I've got God on my side. Not when I've got truth on my side. Not when I've got history on my side. You will not stop me. I will stand up. The only way you can't stop me is to kill me. And when you kill me, you release my burdened soul to a far greater glory than earth will ever give me. And I know our politicians, and I know our liberal left does not know how to deal with a man like me. Tough. Deal with me. Because here's the fact of the matter. I am going to fulfill my duty. I'm going to fulfill my duty to the Constitution. I'm going to fulfill my duty to God. And I will stand, and I will be heard. Many of you sitting here tonight, and many more watching by way of live stream, your country has called on you. You raised your hand. You know the Constitution of. You didn't fight for our liberties here. You fought so that that nasty system of government in a foreign land did not come into our land. And we thank you for that. And we love you for that. You stood against that great onslaught of evil. You done it in World War II. You done it in Korea. You done it in Vietnam. And to all of my Vietnam vets, welcome home. Welcome home. The violence that ruled our nation at that time did not give them men and women a proper welcome home. I want to tell you, we thank you. We love you for your service to our country and to our Constitution. All over this world, up until these final wars that we fought in the sands of the Middle East, we thank you for doing your duty. To our law enforcement officers, you have made the same declaration that you will stand for that Constitution. Your Constitution needs you now. It needs you to fulfill your duty. I'm just an old hillbilly truck driver. I embrace that moniker willingly, lovingly. That's who I am. But on July 4th, my voice will be heard. Will yours? Will yours? I have never laid my hand on a Bible. I've never raised my hand to God. I swear to this Constitution tonight. I raise my hand to Almighty God. And I say I will give my life if necessary to defend that wonderful system of government that set men free. Just as much as I will kneel by my bunk before I go to bed tonight and raise my hands to God. Thank Him for that wonderful Word of God, that wonderful Son of God that gave me my liberty. Both of them are precious to me. Both of them are who I am. Both of them define me. And both of them are right now guiding me. What is guiding you? Are you letting your fear, are you letting your intimidation factor be the ruler of your life? It's about time. Let me tell you something. I just said it the other day. We just celebrated D-Day just a few days ago. And those men got on board that ship in England, sailed across the channel onto the shores of Normandy. And they took their legs and swung them over the side of ships, got on those rope ladders and climbed down into those landing craft. Don't tell me they weren't scared. They'd seen the bombardment that was going on for hours. They'd seen the pain straight from the enemy. And those men were afraid. But they sucked up their fear and they did the job because it was their duty. Today I'm telling you, it is your duty to stand up to the tyranny in Washington, D.C. and say, I will not be ignored anymore. It is my right to do what I'm doing, but it is also my duty, and I will do it. Will join me?
Give it up one more time for freedom! Freedom! All right, everyone, before we close out for tonight, if you were a winning bidder, don't forget to go meet Hippie Mama or Jennifer on the on my right over here to pick up your item and pay for your item that you bid on. And if I could have everyone join us, let's sing God Bless America. How about that? We'll end with God Bless America. Take a moment, look it up on your phone if you don't know the lyrics. Let's do this a cappella. I have to look up the lyrics myself. Karaoke style, right? Anybody like to come on stage and sing with me? Jennifer, I didn't mean to put you on the spot. I know you got your dog with you.
Come here, girlfriend. Come here.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Come here. Come here. It's okay.
God bless America.
Read is a good girl.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairie.